Hello, welcome to Monday Morning Madness. My name is Owen Miller.
And I'm Patty Haladio. Sing in the New Year, Thursday, January 4th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. There will be karaoke, dancing, and music by Gene Testa with light bites, beverages, and BYOB. Registration is required by December 28th, so register early before the holiday hustle and bustle. The registration form is in the Life and Times, and this is sponsored by the Passavant Resident Association.
On Monday, December 25th, in Shoal Conference Center, there'll be a Christmas buffet. From 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., there'll be buffet seating for our residents who live on a nursing or personal care household or at New Haven Court and their families. Between 1:30 and 3 p.m., there'll be buffet seating for our independent living residents and their families. For more information, you can call extension 3590 and make sure you register between December 4th and the 20th. The cost for nursing and personal care residents and children under 12 is $10. Children 5 and under eat free.
Attention, residents. Sunday, December 31st, 2023, both Wittenberg and Barron's Inn dining rooms will be closed. You can still order off of the Wittenberg menus. Wittenberg residents will receive free delivery that day. All other residents can pick up their meals from the Abundant Life Center.
On Monday, December 18th, a Girl Scout troop from Zillionople and Northern Cranberry will be caroling. They'll be caroling around cottages on Hankey Drive and Burgess Drive, and they will be led by Penny English, who will be here to carol for you beginning around 6 p.m. And please look for them and enjoy this gift of music. All right, the History Hobo is coming on Thursday, December 21st. It will be Polly Shaw talking about her program on Indian Paths. That show starts at 1:30 in Shoal. Be there.
Here are the Christmas Eve worship services. In Seaman Memorial, there will be a live broadcast at 1 p.m. In Wittenberg Place, services are at 2 p.m. and in New Haven Court at 3 p.m. There will be no services on Christmas Day. And on Sunday, December 31st, there will be the regular schedule. Please join us for the 2023 Advent Worship Service on Wednesday, December 20th, Yet in the Dark Streets Shineth, in Seaman Chapel at 1 p.m. and in New Haven at 3 p.m.
This is just a friendly reminder that COVID-19 still exists. Please do your part in infection control. Make sure you perform frequent hand hygiene, cover your cough or sneeze in your sleeve or elbow, and if you have respiratory symptoms, please perform a COVID-19 at-home test and report your symptoms, please. Remember, COVID-19 can mimic colds or allergies, so please test and don't assume that you don't have COVID-19.
Welcome to Classical Music on Wednesday, December 20th at 2 p.m. in Shadow Mantle Gallery. If this class is taught by Christy Keskamethi.
On Monday, December 18th at 1 p.m., there'll be a singer, Tiffany Eckhart, singing her program, Christmas Memories. Make sure to be at Shoal Conference Center at 1 p.m.
Wittenberg residents, come join in a Wittenberg Christmas celebration on Monday, December 18th in the Wittenberg Community Room. There will be special desserts at 6 p.m., door prizes at 6:30, and music by Gene Testa at 7 p.m. Come and celebrate together with a special evening of fun and fellowship with your friends and neighbors. Again, this is for Wittenberg residents only.
On Wednesday, December 27th at 1 p.m. in Shoal Conference Center, there'll be a program, Sing Some of Your Favorite Songs and Christmas Tunes. This program is called the Original Class Act. Again, be at Shoal Conference Center on Wednesday, December 27th at 1 p.m. On Sunday, December 24th at 10:30 a.m. will be the service in Seaman Memorial Chapel. in the Abundant Life Center.
Just a reminder that there will be no book club in December. The book club will meet again beginning in January 2024.
Seaman Memorial Chapel is on the second floor of the Abundant Life Center. On Sunday, December 24th at 10:30 a.m. will be the service in Seaman Memorial Chapel. The first reading is 2 Samuel chapter 7, verses 1 through 11 in verse 16, and Psalm 89, verses 1 through 4 in verses 19 through 26. The second reading is Romans chapter 16, verses 25 through 27, and Luke chapter 1, verses 26 through 28.
Just a reminder to avoid scam calls. Remember, do not give private information over the phone and do not purchase items from strangers.
Catholic communion services are in Seaman Memorial Chapel Thursdays at 10:30 a.m.
Take charge of your health. Visit the fitness center to check your blood pressure, oxygen level, and pulse. You can do that Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Thanks for watching Monday Morning Madness, where we provide you with video announcements for the week. Have a great day.
Hi, my name is Michelle Eubanks. I'm a physical therapist here. I have been a PT for 26 years and I received my education. I have an undergraduate degree in English from Virginia Tech. I have a master's degree from Wheeling Jesuit University. That's where I got my PT degree. And then after I'd worked for about 8 years, I went back to school and got my doctorate in physical therapy. I think the best thing about being a physical therapist is flexibility in life. I was able to work for a while, take off when my daughter was born, and then come back to the profession. And there's just so many different opportunities in physical therapy that I can do that. What attracted me to working at Passivant as a physical therapist is that I had been doing home health and driving 100 miles a day, and this job opened up and was 10 minutes from my house, so I came here. So when I was in PT school, one of our first projects is we had to teach each other to do something that we couldn't do before. So I learned to wiggle my ears. And so I will show off my ear wiggling. Is that good enough? I like to spend my free time cooking. I like to travel. I love reading. I like gardening. All their usuals. My latest guilty pleasure is watching The Voice. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I like to watch The Voice. My favorite holiday is Christmas because it's the birth of Christ, and it's just probably the most important celebration in my family. My first job was working at a cookie factory, and I was the only female among a bunch of high school boys and a couple prison day job workers. And I made the spice cakes and I wrapped a lot of cookies. If I could be friends with a fictional character, I would choose Merry and Pippin from Lord of the Rings because they're fun, and I tend to be very serious, so I like to hang around with fun people. Number one on my bucket list right now is to ride the Orient Express. My favorite memory is probably of my daughter, and I can think of several, but the most recent would be when I went to visit her at college after her first semester, and just her coming to see me and being so excited to see me in the parking lot. I would like people to remember me for being kind and compassionate. The biggest compliment that I can give someone else is, you've taught me to be a better person. Things that people should know about me that they might not probably know is that I've lived around the world. I've practiced physical therapy on 4 continents, and I love my job, and I've really lived a life of what I wanted to do. I don't think I have a favorite diagnosis. I look at all my patients as individual people, and I like to treat anybody with any diagnosis.
What does Christmas mean to you?
It means a time to celebrate Christ, a time to celebrate family.
Christmas means Jesus was born on Christmas Day.
Christmas, it isn't about the gifts and everything. Christ coming to the earth.
One of our Savior we have. What does Christmas mean to you?
The birth of Christ.
What does Christmas mean to you?
You know, the first thing is that the religious part of it, and then getting together with your family.
What does Christmas mean to you?
It's a happy days. Happy days.
Joy and family.
What does Christmas mean to you?
Christmas means the best that I have.
What does Christmas mean to you?
Well, Christmas means love. Love. Under love you can put everything beautiful.
What does Christmas mean?
The birth of Jesus.
Hope.
I celebrate Christmas all year because, I leave a few decorations out because I always want to remember what it really is about our Savior and about Jesus, and that's the most important thing to me at Christmas.
What does Christmas mean to you?
Family, church, and the birth, and receiving Mass.
Well, the born of Christ, okay, religious thing, being with family, trying to make people happy. That's my whole life anymore, is trying to make people feel good.
Christmas. It's a joyous time when we go to church and we sing and we have the family all together. It always seems so nice.
Christmas means happiness for one thing. Having the family nearby, that means a lot to me.
Well, Christmas means when the kids were little, their excitement. We went to church. It was always good to go to church. My son was born on Christmas Eve, so we had Christmas Eve party for him.
What does Christmas mean to you?
Just means family and love, and Jesus' birth.
Oh, just probably gratitude and just gathering together. It seems people are happy. Like, just, or whatever. People agree, people just seem happy. Just the light and
Christmas itself is just a day to celebrate. Just to celebrate, but going to church and everything did too, to joining in with other people and parties and happiness and...
Oh, it means the birth of Jesus, definitely. In Florida, where I live, we did a living Christmas tree with all the people in the church, and they were involved. That was good.
The birth of Christ and all of the traditions that go with it, the family gathering, the presents for each other, the times in church, singing all of the carols, going caroling, that sort of thing.
It means Christ was born on Christmas. Yeah. And we love each other, we give gifts to each other, that kind of thing, all going back to the original Christmas.
have a favorite Christmas memory?
No. I'm thankful for my mother, but she passed away. And I like to search for bustle books and all that stuff.
Yeah, when I was 10 or 11 years old, I got a beautiful transistor radio. Although my mother tried to hide it, I found it. So it wasn't a real big surprise.
Decorating the tree. I always love to decorate a tree. What is your favorite Christmas memory?
Decorating the tree when we were young kids on typically about the 23rd of December.
Oh, I was about maybe 8 or 9 years old. I was hoping for something, and I was asking Santa Claus every time I saw him, and then I didn't get it. Maybe it wasn't in the works. If my parents couldn't afford it, that was what it was going to be,
I think they were all good.
You don't remember anything like when you were a child? Did you get a doll?
Yes, I got a doll.
Did you take care of your doll? What is your favorite Christmas memory?
Coming home and there's all the presents under the tree. I grew up in the Holy Land in Palestine, so I miss the Christmas there.
When I was little, my dad, he built things for me. A little kitchen cabinet, a little ironing board, and a little table and chairs. And my youngest daughter has taken it down to her new home.
I guess when I met my husband, it was around Christmas, and we took him to Hagerstown to visit my friends.
In times when I was with my children, that meant more than anything else.
I guess when my husband surprised me with a gift that we were going to go on a cruise.
Walking into the room with real candles, and my parents had decorated the tree. We were not allowed to see it until Christmas Eve.
What is your favorite Christmas memory?
Well, my favorite one is when my brother and I received a bicycle for Christmas, and we didn't think we would because we were twins, and Mother said it cost too much to buy 2 bicycles. But they surprised us, and we each got a bicycle, and I was 12 years old.
Oh my goodness, there are so many. I think the thing that sticks out for me is this. My parents would not decorate the tree and put out the presents until we were all in bed and theoretically asleep. And so on Christmas morning, we would go down and it would be open the doors and there would be this bright Christmas tree with all the presents, and it was wonderful.
When I was like about 7 years old, I got a Lionel train that we put around the Christmas tree. And that was a really remembrance that I've had for all these years.
Being home, I guess.
When we were kids, we didn't have much. We had this beagle dog, and I had the stockings, and one was for Sparky. And every time he walked by, he nudged it and said, "Nothing's in there." Every day he'd kind of nudge it, and he knew something was in there. It was Christmas morning, and we said, "Okay, Sparky," and he just went crazy.
Oh my goodness, probably the favorite, because I was born in Ukraine in a village where, and it was, they would spread straw, because the village, we had a room and my grandparents had a room across the hall, and there was clay floors. So my father, and they would spread straw, it's very thick, on top of it, and they would throw walnuts into it, and we kids could play in it. Also, my father would put a Christmas tree, and they had Christmas lights that were like, you attach it to the thing, candles. And my sister and I wonder how we never burnt the house down.
Probably when we were growing up, there was like 7 cousins, and on Christmas Day, we all looked forward to going to my grandparents' house. My one aunt, she was a registered nurse at the hospital in Elwood City. And we'd always go down and we'd see, going up their steps to the second floor, there'd be bags of presents for us kids.
When I was married and we had children, we enjoyed Christmases. The main thing was Christmas Eve and getting up in the morning watching the children. I got 3 daughters, and watching my children open the presents and stuff. That's the thing I look forward to.